Right, hello. I'm going to do you a quick, or may not be quick, I don't know, we'll see, a update in the greenhouse. We're late May now, 25th of May, and it's been raining all day, so hopefully the rain's going to hold off, because this has got a polycarbonate roof and it's quite noisy when it rains. But we'll start off coming from the door here to the left shelf. I've got my collocaceas here. So we've got the Black Magic and the Jack's Giant, which were overwintered indoors. Both got spider mites. Both progressively smaller and smaller leaves, up to a couple of months ago when they really wanted to look like they're starting to die off, so I got them in the greenhouse. It's not been the warmest of springs, as most people know in the UK, but so they start to perk up. The Black Magic's got a new leaf coming out. Jack's Giant has perked up a little bit. I've got some burgundy stem colocasia here, which I just kept in the pots over winter, kept them dry, and they've sprouted up again. In fact, I've got quite a few of them burgundy stem. They seem to spread real quick. I've got a big pot underneath here, which I just put out in summer and then bring into the greenhouse in winter. Do nothing with it, just keep it dry, and they all pop up again. Mainly burgundy stem in here. There is a couple of Escalente, which again, once the weather warms up properly, they'll start kicking in and looking good. Creeping Jenny took over the pot as well. A little banana rhizome there, which I dug out the ground. See if I can get that going. Yeah, some random stuff. Just got some seeds on the go. Just sunflower seeds, them ones. Little Brahea amata doing okay. Pushing out a new stem, new little spear there. Alocasia Patora. This is one that I had indoors again, and the leaves slowly started dying off. Just not enough heat, not enough light, to the point actually where this one really started to rot down. So I peeled it back, and obviously we've got a new sprout coming out there. So we've got two real good rhizomes in there, and there's a little one pushing up there as well. So that'll do well, I think, with the weather picking up. Some filibusters there, which grew on from seed last year. I've got several of them outside now as well. Doing okay. A Queen Palm, which is the mountain form, which is supposed to be hardier. That's been in the greenhouse all winter. Looking fine. I'm actually pushing out a new spear. Bird of Paradise, all winter in the greenhouse, absolutely fine. In the corner there's a Alocasia Sumo. Again, that's been out all winter. Starting to push out some growth. Right, so now we come to the wall of palms. I don't know if you're hardcore palm fans or not. Obviously I am. So most of these I've grown from seed. Some I've brought as small plants, and they are fairly small still. This is King Palm, grown from seed. That's probably coming up to a year and a half now. That's done really well. These Bungalow Palms, I forget the actual name for them. I think they're Quantaphoenix Cunninghamiana or something like that. And they were indoors in my palm box. I made a special box to overwinter my palms, but most of the palms outgrew that pretty quick. There's good light and good heat in there, so they've done well, apart from this one, which I don't know, I say one, there's 3 in the pot there. Thought I'd lost them. These 2 only got 1 spear or 1 leaf out at the moment. This one is pushed out a new spear, so that one's still alive at least. Tetrasperma Elegance. It's, if you can see at the back, there's 2 in the pot. This is a good one for good candidate for being outside in the summer. Then obviously you've got your Avocados palms or Dipsis lutescens. They're indoors on a windowsill. Sort of got some brown tipping on that, but I'm sure they'll put on a new flush. Well, in fact, they're pushing out new spears, so that'll put on a new flush and look alright by mid-summer. A couple of avocados I couldn't resist, reduced in the supermarket last year. Started them off quite late, that's probably sort of September time, and they sprouted pretty quick. I mean, there's plenty of videos on online how to do them from seed. They seem to grow pretty quick. Some of the leaves obviously got some damage, but new leaves are all looking good, so we'll see how they do. Got some little lemon trees there growing from seed again, just reduced lemons from the supermarket. We chopped them up, got the seeds out, germinated them, baggy method. Another Alocasia Sumo. Alocasia wise, definitely one of the best to overwinter. Again, this has been in the greenhouse all winter. The leaves didn't really die off, just sat there dormant and then goes into growth as soon as it warms up. Real easy looking one, looking after. So again, there's some more king palms growing from seed. This one's gone huge. So there's a cluster of 3 in that pot again. Behind all that is my, I can see it, the Flamethrower Palm, which has got a spear coming out. So as soon as that starts to turn red, I'll do a video on that. I'll see a cluster of pots here with the edible date palms in them. And these are little agave perii. I've got a load of seeds for them. I managed to germinate, I think it's about six or 7 there. They're doing well, they're only 4 months old. They seem to be quite an easy one from seed. Randomly we've got a calla lily, which is one I brought from Morrison's last year, reduced for about £1 when the flowers were nearly over. So I stuck them in here over winter and they started to grow again. Nice spotted leaf, a nice orange flower on them, sort of good sort of tropical looking. In fact, I'm going to put that down here because they'll go out soon outside. Now it's warming up. Right, so on the floor here I've got triangle palm. Let's have a look, get these pots off here. I don't know if you can see the base on that, but obviously called a triangle palm for a reason, because there's like a 3-sided trunk to it. But fairly hardy one. That's just me knocking over the watering can. Empty, luckily. Yeah, so that's done well. That's in the palm box over winter, and kicked out a big frond, which was bent over due to touching the top of the box. And another one which was in the palm box is this Foxtail Palm. I wouldn't say that's overly happy wintered, but you know, some yellowing on the old fronds. I think they're still adjusting to the brighter light outside in the greenhouse as well, but I've got a new frond pushing out there, so that's good. I've got another type of Cyagrus type of queen palm, but it's not quite sure, it's not Roman's Ophia or Roman's Ophiana. but to me this one, I like it because it just looks like a coconut palm. Really big fronds pushing out, and they're not even opened yet. So this is already well over 6 foot. And we have got another mountain form of the queen palm here. That's in the palm box over winter. You can see that frond had touched the ceiling, bent over. So hopefully that will sort itself out. But again, another spear pushing there, so good stuff. We've got a Christmas palm here. Doing alright. Probably not like in the cooler nights. That's indoors over winter as well. And behind that we've got this one I'm pointing at here. Is, I thought it was a Licuala grandis, but that doesn't look like it. I thought I just one I grew from seed and it must have got muddled up somewhere, but we'll see what that is. And this one is a red lantern, which is quite a cold sensitive one. I don't really want to be under sort of 10 degrees, so that was indoors. But it's quite a pretty palm. It's a fan palm which has the red outline to the leaves. Quite nice looking. And we've got the Phoenix Reapicula pushing out a new frond there, looking good. I think out of all the Phoenix, that is the best, most tropical looking one. Obviously not hardy probably outside, but they can take a frost. And again, some more filibusters there growing from seed. This one's not looking too good. It's actually the Flamethrower, which I had outdoors, just in a cold frame over winter, and it obviously didn't like that, so I think that's dead. But so we've got a small Eocene there, which I've took a lot of cuttings off, so hopefully we'll get a few more of them taken and get through them in the garden come summer. It's a little, get this weed out. This is the Dwarf Cavendish banana. This has been in the greenhouse all winter, so obviously it did die off a bit. But as you can see, it's pushing out again. There's lots of little pups around it, so that'll be alright. These are some cannas I've grown from seed for out there, collected last year. Some looking better than others. Red one and a green. These are, I think these are just hybrids. They're not actually species as such. Right, so down the bottom here, got some Bromeliads. They've been in the greenhouse all winter. They finished flowering, so I thought, well, they could take chances out here. They seem to come through alright, other than a bit of minor slug damage. So I'll probably put them out in the garden when it warms up enough. The back corner there, there's Cyphia. I can't remember offhand which one it is, but yeah, sort of fast growing tree fern if you like. And we've got the Niku palms from New Zealand, which are supposed to be quite hardy. They're sort of, or I think their common name might be shuttlecock palm, because that's give you an idea what they'll look like when they get a bit bigger. Then we've got a couple of Kentia palms. Obviously that's trying to open up, which again have been in the greenhouse all winter, untroubled by that. Looking quite good. Then we're coming around to some more alocasias. These are macrorhizas, which were in a bigger pot with some cannas. They've been in the greenhouse all winter. And they've now started to come back into growth. This is a random colocasia. I just started from the bulb a little while back. And if you're wondering, this is pretty much dead. Robusta, Washingtonian Robusta. It was not a good looking plant when I bought it. I bought it reduced, multiple trunks in the pot, divided it up and put them in the garden, and they never really done well, obviously with the winter we've had. So I just yanked out the ground, but the roots look good, and the trunk still seems solid to a point, but I never give up on a palm. I'll see what happens there. If I don't start pushing in the next month, then I'll just chuck it out. No big deal. Alright, so I think that's going to do it. So yeah, quite a lot going on. Thanks for watching.